Hey guys, it's Swazo, and today I'm going to show you how I did this green spider lash freckly look, which was heavily inspired by Itslikelymakeup, who is honestly just one of my biggest inspirations in general. She just has such a unique and awesome style, so I'll leave a link to the video in particular that inspired this look so you can check that out for yourself. I'm really proud of this look, so if you want to see how I achieved this, then just keep watching. So I'm starting out with my base already applied, and I'm wearing these awesome contact lenses from Pastel Dreams UK. Use coupon code SWAZO for 10% off. I'll leave a link to where you can get them in the description. But yeah, for my base I just used MAC Studio Fix Fluid, Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder. And it just occurred to me that I don't think I've recently shown you guys me doing my base on camera. I don't know why. Let me know if you want to see that for the next video, but anyway, right now I'm just contouring my face using my Sleek Face contouring kit in Light. I'm just kind of patting that and then kind of doing a light brushing motion to help blend it out on my cheekbones, on my temples, my forehead, and underneath my jawline, just kind of contouring as I normally would. And I also put on a little bit of lip balm because my lips tend to get a little bit dry. Next, diving into my Smashbox Create and Transform Masterclass palette, I'm using this contour shade to just deepen up the contour. So kind of just going over where I did the contour before, except not blending it out quite as much, if that makes sense, like kind of just using it to deepen everything up. And I also use this shade to contour my nose, so going down the sides of my nose and under the tip of the nose. Again with this I like to just pat it on and then lightly buff it out. So doing that all the way down the sides of my nose from the brow bone to the bottom of my nose. And adding a little bit just above the tip of my nose to give a sort of, you know, a more button nose look. And adding a tiny bit on the nostrils to give more definition. Going back in with my e.l.f. setting powder, I like to use this to help blend out my contour a bit more. It helps to cool down some of the orange tones and just makes it look a lot more soft and natural. So yeah, I'm just using a little bit to kind of go over where I put all of my contour to make it look a bit more soft. Then going in with the blush shade from the Smashbox palette, I'm just putting that on my cheeks. And also under the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge. Then going in with my Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic, I think I said that right, setting spray, and fanning that out with my trusty folded up piece of paper. And I'm also using the highlight shade that was in the Smashbox palette and kind of putting that like all over my face. It's really subtle for my skin tone, like it just kind of adds a sort of natural looking glow, so I like to just put that all over just to make my skin look a lot more glowy. Then for my eyebrows, I'm using Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil in dark brown. And just drawing on my eyebrows, I usually like to start with like these two, like the base line in the middle thing, if that makes any sense at all. I try to get them even before going in to do the tail. I just find it helps make it a bit easier to get them to look even if they end up not looking even anyway. But it just makes it a little bit easier at least. And then just filling in all inside the outlines. And then using the brush end, I like to use that to brush the beginning of where my brow starts to blend it out and create a nice soft gradient. And then using some concealer on a small flat brush, I'm using that to clean up the edges of my eyebrows and get them looking sharp. This also helps with shaping them and getting them to both look even. And then at this point, because I knew I was going to be wearing a green wig, I decided to add a little bit of green into my eyebrows, which I should have done before using concealer to neaten them up, but oh well. So I'm just using some green shades from my Lorac 120 Summer eyeshadow palette and adding some of that green in the beginning of my brows and kind of blending it through my entire brow, which just gave them a slight green tint. Then using this Makeup Revolution Ultra Flawless eyeshadow palette, I'm using this pinky shimmery shade, which ended up looking like a more kind of muted plum shade. I just put that all over my eyelids, and also smoking that out on my bottom eyelid. Honestly, nothing too complicated with this eye look, just adding this shadow, blending it out. I just wanted a small pop of colour, but obviously the main focus is going to be the eyelashes later on. So using this other lighter shimmery shade, I'm using that to help blend out the edges. And using this lighter shade, I'm doing that under the brows and in the inner corners as a little bit of a highlight. Then at this point, before doing my eyeliner and eyelashes and everything, I decided to highlight my face using my Vivid Baked highlighter from Makeup Revolution in the shade Golden Lights, and highlighting all over my face, on my cheekbones, my chin, top of my forehead, my nose, under my brows, the inner corners, my cupid's bow, just everywhere. And going back in with a little bit more setting spray. And now to line my eyes, I'm using this Rimmel London Glam Eyes liquid eyeliner and lining my eyes and adding a slight wing. And while you're watching this, I'm just going to give myself a little bit of shameless self-promotion. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is Suezo-chan, and I post looks pretty much every day, including pictures of looks like this one. So if you want to keep more up to date with me and follow me on there, show me some love on there, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, so now onto eyelashes, nothing special. I'm just going to coat them black with my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, just so that they're black to blend in with the false lashes. So for the bottom lashes, I'm just taking my false eyelashes that I have and cutting them into little sections. So that's how I did those. They're just some really cheap lashes from Amazon, which I will link in the description below. But I know that you can find these lashes pretty much like everywhere on Amazon, on eBay, on Wish. And I absolutely adore these lashes, I wear them all the time. So for the bottom lashes, I'm using kind of longer ones on the outside, and as I get more towards the inner corners, I'm using shorter ones and just gluing them on my lower lash line. And before doing anything else, just having a little bit of a coffee break. My wonderful boyfriend made me a little cup of coffee, which was delicious. I love coffee so much. For my lips, I'm using a MAC matte lipstick in Easy Babe and kind of blurring out the edges, making it look kind of soft rather than super sharp, adding that kind of blurred edge effect by tapping the lipstick on the edges of my lips. And also using my finger to help smudge the edges, and then going in with a MAC lipstick in Stone, which is a bit darker. I put that over the top of the lipstick, more towards the middle, and blended that out a little bit also. And now for my wig, which is a brand new lace front coming to Lush Wigs called Techno. It's so gorgeous, and at this point I decided I wanted to add freckles as well. Obviously, if this look was inspired by Geordie, it's gonna need the freckles because that is like her staple. So I was just dotting those on with my eyebrow pencil, and I also added a little bit of highlighter to the middle of my lips just for a little bit more shazam. And a bit more to my cheekbones to just intensify that a little bit more. And that is the look finished. Yay! So let me know what you think of this look. I personally love it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I feel so cool. The lashes look awesome. Plus the wig and the contact lenses are like everything. If you're wondering as well, this choker is from alurora.co.uk. I'll leave a link in the description, and also if you want to use my coupon code SWAZOCHAN15 you can save yourself some money. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!